And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of Reagan County Owl football. Stephen Dodd here with my co-host Scott Myers. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Glasscock Chevrolet. And thanks to the Big Lake Wildcat. Captains are on the field. Scott, beautiful evening here tonight.
This is fantastic weather. Usually when we get to October, we're either at 80-degree game time or 60-degree game time, and this is my preference right here, that we have this weather for a ball game.
It is just a beautiful evening here at the stadium. Fans are coming in. If you're not at the game tonight and you're in Big Lake, come on down. It's a beautiful night. Got two talented teams going to be on the field. Looks like we've got the coin toss. Scott.
They will give us an indication here pretty quickly. This is a good ball game to come out for if you're still at home. I think that's a great invitation, Stephen. Here is the indication from the White Hat. Abernathy has won the toss and elected to receive. Reagan County will be kicking from the south to the north. And now the players are going back to their teams for the official entrance of the teams onto the field.
District play, Scott. It's a new season.
Everybody's 0-0 coming into tonight, right?
Everybody's 0-0. Abernathy hails from well north of Reagan County, north of Big Lake, north of Lubbock. We made that trip last year.
I was just going to ask if you remembered that trip last year. That was a long ways.
That was a drive. And this year by scheduling fate, all the Lubbock area schools are coming to James H. Byrd. And the Owls are taking the field. Scott, the Antelopes from Abernathy come in with an unblemished record coming into district play. Owls come in with a 3-2 record.
Now Abernathy, Stephen, is bringing not just a something in 5-0 season.
I believe that's correct.
They're also coming in with a state ranking as well, correct?
Yes, they are in the top 10. I believe they are number 8. Somewhere right in that 8 or 9 range. Ranked opponent. Going to be a great test for Coach Brown and the Reagan County Owls. It's been just a fantastic season so far. Just a joy to watch. Owls have been playing some good football.
We'll pause here, as you may have heard, for the national anthem.
Wonderful rendition of the national anthem by the Mighty Owl Band.
We'll get to hear from the Mighty Owl Band later at halftime. We're in our own home setup, Stephen. We kind of know what to expect when we get here. We know what the sound's going to be like. We know what the camera work's going to be like. And you should be able to hear this ball game tonight, which we know is not always the case. So,
windows are open. JL and his team have the microphone set up where you can hear the sounds of the game in addition to watching the Owls play. And we're about to play some district football.
Probably not too early to give a shout out to our cameraman, Alex Turner, who not only runs the camera, but he is sort of the tech guy to make this operation roll. Between Alex and JL, they make sure this stuff happens. So thank you, Alex and JL.
Absolutely. Thank you.
So here we are, Owls lining up with AJ Avalos as the kicker. AJ Avalos kind of came into his own towards the end of last year, at the end of last season. All of a sudden, we're watching a kicker that is a pretty good kicker.
He is just fantastic, and only a sophomore.
Only a sophomore. It's good to see the Owls have some confidence in where the kicking game is going to come from. Onside kick to start this game, and it's just, nearly successful. What a brilliant attempt.
What a way to start district play. Going straight for the win.
You can't do an onside kick really any better than that. It took the hop. The Owls had a shot at it and just covered up by Abernathy before the Owls could fall on it. So a gutsy attempt here to begin the game, and now the Owls defense have given Abernathy a little bit of a shorter field. They'll start at their 46-yard line. Motion across the front. Anthony White takes this, I was going to say the pitch, it's really a forward pass. And surprised the flag didn't come in here, a little extra at the end of that play.
White brought down by a host of Reagan County Owls. Nice start to the Owl defense. Looks like the Antelopes are hurrying up and getting moving.
This is Jess Hull at the quarterback spot for Abernathy. This is going to be a false start on Abernathy, which is called on the, I believe, the receiver on the far side. So that'll back the Antelopes up and give them second down and about 12.
Second 12, want to give a shout out to Jeff Schmidtke and Aaron Gunnels watching the game.
Glad to have you guys.
Appreciate you guys. Miss y'all being here.
So Hull takes the wide receiver screen out to the right side. Still on his feet. This is Sean Rodriguez. Picks up nearly enough for the first down. We'll see where the spot is. They're going to spot it slightly short, and it's going to be third and very short, less than a yard. Number 13, Jackson Hull, is also in the backfield. So the pair of brothers, presumably brothers, and they run the same play, wide receiver screen. This time they break it long, and all the way into the end zone goes Anthony White.
Quick first strike by the Antelopes after the short kick. Lopes are on the board first. Hold the White for the score.
Antelopes line up quickly in PAT formation. Caleb Harrell holds it for Jess Hull. PAT is good. So the scoreboard reads 7-0, and that'll bring us to our first break.
And we're back, Owl fans. Reagan County behind in this one, 7-0, early in the first quarter. 10 minutes, 30 seconds left after a quick strike by the Antelopes. Set to receive for Reagan County. Who do we have back there, Scott?
Elijah Gonzalez, number 9. AJ Avalos, number 2, and in that next position, a little closer from them, that's Raymond Saldivar. Kick is coming to the near sideline into some open space. Owls are going to have to get there. Saldivar fields it on a hop, makes the sideline, and all the way almost to midfield. Excellent return for Raymond Saldivar.
Nice play by the sophomore. Good reaction, good speed, getting to the open field and getting the Owls great field position to start their first drive.
That's a tricky play because that kickoff is a live ball, as you probably already knew, and if it bounces, it doesn't matter whether it bounces or not. That's anybody's ball. So heads up play for Saldivar to come across and pick that up and then get about 20 yards on the return as well.
Kason Brown at the helm for Reagan County, the talented freshman quarterback, ready to take his first snap of district action.
Two backs with Brown. Brown looking out to the right, finds Saldivar. This is a nice first down pickup for first down yardage.
Excellent throw, excellent execution, good protection up front, and the Owls move the chains right off the bat.
Kason Brown had time to throw that. Hit Saldivar in the hands. Owls pick up a quick first down. The two backs next to Kason Brown are Alex Xavier Reyes, Dylan Dodd. And Reyes gets it up the middle here and is hit at the line of scrimmage. He's going to pick up, see where the spot is, but that's going to be 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8, and the Owls are keeping a quick pace for themselves.
A little bit of some shuffling in the Owls offensive line. We'll get to that as we go through this first series of downs here. There's Dodd up the middle off of the left side, covering the ball well, picking up 2 or 3 more. Third and about 6.
Dylan Odom checking in for Reagan County.
So some of the same guys you're used to seeing up front, but not all in the same positions that we've seen them in the last couple of weeks. Hernandez, Saucedo. Matthew Guerrero is actually snapping the ball right now.
What a play.
Good hands by A.J. Avalos. The reception right at the numbers.
What a throw and catch. Great conversion by your Reagan County Owls on a 3rd and about 8. Owls keeping the pace going.
And they get quickly to the line here, looking to the sideline. They've got this bunch of 3 receivers set up to the near side.
Brown threw a dart on that one.
They do indeed look for the wide receiver screen. Saldivar's got it, and he's trying to make it outside. It's going to pick up about 2 yards.
Well done by the Owls.
That play has to be run so quickly. There's no point in that can lag at all. Half a second makes a big difference on that play. 2nd and 8.
Brown looks like he's got the call.
I made it almost all the way across the offensive line there. Didn't quite yet get to Little Sauce. This is a new play that the Owls have put in where they run Saldivar across the formation. It's a little bit of a sweep look. Didn't have time to develop that time. Loss of yards will bring up 3rd down and 11. So Little Sauce out on the right tackle spot.
Big Sauce in there as a guard.
And I believe we have Connor Norton in a guard spot now. Brown's got time to throw.
Great protection up front.
Off of the fingertips.
Just off the fingertips. to Saldivar, but the Owls very successful in moving the ball during their first drive.
I was waiting to see how this was going to play out here. I love this because historically the Owls don't have a whole lot of attempts from this distance, but this is a 45-yard field goal attempt that the Owls are lined up for. Now, some options here with Jarrett Brown as the holder.
Yes.
But A.J. Avalos has hit from here. We've seen him do it. Snap, hold, kick is up.
It's up, and it is.
Distance. He nailed it.
A.J. Avalos with a 45-yard, possibly plus, field goal, and the Owls are on the board after their first drive.
Big deal for the Owls to come away with points after that. We'll have a short break here, and we'll be right back.
And we're back, Owl fans. The Owls kicking off after a successful first drive with a 45-yard field goal from A.J. Avalos.
I don't know, Steven. I don't know if you're as excited about that as I am, but that 45-yard field goal was a big deal. Avalos kicks it fairly deep. It's going to be into the end zone for a touchback. So Abernathy will bring it out to the 25-yard line. So Avalos follows up a 45-yard field goal with a touchback on the kickoff. And the Owls defense once again takes the field.
Abernathy in a kind of a quick strike type mentality. We'll see if they keep that pace up during their second drive.
Hole running all the way to his left, makes a cut upfield. It's going to pick up about 4 or 5. That's a quarterback run all the way.
6 minutes, 55 seconds left in your first quarter. Second about 5 for Abernathy.
Across the front, Stephen, Matthew Guerrero, Connor Norton, Dylan Dodd. We'll see a lot of rotation changes in these positions, but currently at linebacker, Angel Bateo, Hunter Fuller,
Dylan Odom, it looks like.
Yes. Wide receiver screen to the near side. Ball comes out. Is loose.
That's Reagan County football.
Jarrett Brown falls on the fumble. Comes up about as excited. He gets more excited than about any kid we have. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Scott, the Owls have come to play tonight.
And that'll wake him up right there, too. Jarrett Brown stays in the game as a receiver. So Odom, Saldivar, Jarrett Brown out to the right side. Elijah Gonzalez to the near side. Brown is looking right. Now he's looking left, going deep for Gonzalez, who got behind his man. Nearly 6 points. Oh, that was so close. So close. We see it. We see Elijah get behind his man.
And that's always a possibility. It's a great throw. Difficult catch, almost pulled off by Elijah. 2nd and 10 for Reagan County. Owls already threatening again after the fumble recovery by Jarrett Brown.
So Dodd now in that fullback slot, H-back, however you want to call it. It's Reyes who gets the call and gets hit and stacked up at the line of scrimmage for no gain. That'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Owls are just about in range for AJ again.
Boy, who thought we would be saying that? On the 45-yarder, he had plenty of distance, though. I mean, plenty. Now, we'd rather move the chains here and keep the ball moving, of course. So I'm guessing that this is this passing down for Case and Brown. That bunch receiver group is in tight on the right side. And actually, it is Alex Xavier Reyes who gets a little toss and gets back just to the original line of scrimmage. This is 4th and 10.
Interesting call coming up for Reagan County.
In case you're calculating the distance in your head, it would be 53 to 54 yard field goal attempt from here. Brown is lined up, and looks like the intent is to draw off sides the Antelopes, and it backfires. Owls are going to get called for a false start. So that'll move them back 5 yards. And
looks like the punt team's coming on, Scott.
I believe that's the only decision you can make from here. So the idea with this punt attempt, and AJ Avalos is lined up as the punter as well, is try to get him pinned back as far as you can without kicking this ball into the end zone. So we'll see about the coverage here, because getting Owls down there is very important. AJ gets it away. It's angling to the right sideline. It does take a bounce, and Owls want to cover that. You do need, that's a live ball still. So this is a disaster for the Owls. That could not have gone worse. This is a heads-up play by Luke Houston, who picks up what is indeed a live ball and skirts the entire Owl contingent and takes it into the end zone. A lot of people get confused on what the kick rules are, Stephen, and some people think just when you touch that ball, then it's dead, but that is not the case. That ball is live until it is controlled, and the punting team, they can touch it, but they've got to control it.
They do, Scott.
PAT goes up and over, and Abernathy has taken a 14-3 lead, and that'll take us to a little break here as well.
We're going. Scott, we're back with the Owls receiving after a difficult play.
It was a very heads-up play by Abernathy's Luke Houston to recognize that ball is available to him, and he picked it up and got, I'm going to say that's close to an 80-yard punt return touchdown. This kick is up, and fair catch is called for. Smart play by Jarrett Brown. Owls will have decent field position right there around the 30-yard line. And we'll see if the Owls can move the ball like their offense has been doing. Very friendly spot there for, we'll take it at the 32, why not? Receivers are bunched in tight towards the line.
Brown takes the snap.
Looking for a little out route, and Saldivar makes a really nice
fantastic catch by Raymond Saldivar.
That's good enough for a 6-yard gain. Every coach in the world would say 2nd and 4 is a great place to be. Angel Bateo is the running back. Several different Owls playing several different positions tonight.
Brown takes a snap.
Here's the toss to Bateo. He's hit behind the line, shakes the first tackler, runs into a couple more, made something out of nothing. I think he's going to get a yard pickup out of that, which is
I think he is, Scott. He made
better than the 4-yard loss that could have happened. Tough running by Angel Bateo.
Tough running.
Certainly not afraid of the contact, is he?
No, Angel never has been. Brings up 3rd and short for Reagan County.
Now, I don't want to give away too much right now, but this is not the normal formation the Owls are in. This is a wildcat formation, and I think that's going to be enough to pick up the first down. I think that turned. Yes, sir. If they spot it where that official has it spotted, it's a first down.
They are moving the chain, Scott. First down, Reagan County.
Something new that the Owls have put in. There's one thing about having a bye week. You get a chance to do some things and work on some new stuff that you've been wanting to do. Because Kason Brown was lined up way split out to the left. A wildcat formation works for the Owls to move the chains, and now Brown is back behind center in the shotgun once again.
3 minutes left in the first quarter.
The protection is there. The ball is high and brought down by the Antelopes defensive back. This is Anthony White. Read that perfectly. And Abernathy has once again possession of the ball in Owl territory at the 30-yard line. Got to be a little frustrating for the Owls that when they get something that feels like momentum going and then it gets flipped completely.
It is, Scott, but the Owls are hanging tough. Owl defense looking to make a stop here late in the first quarter.
Abernathy stops and looks to the sideline for a play. The Owls make a little bit of a shift on their own defensive side. Fraga comes across. Jess Hull takes the snap and hands it to Jackson. And Jackson Hull up the middle is going to pick up 6 or 7. So the Antelopes have a similar situation to the Owls in that. Now, I don't know this family. I'm assuming that Jess and Jackson Hull are brothers.
I'm assuming the same.
I know the Brown boys in blue jerseys. I know they're brothers.
We've got the Saucedo brothers.
We've got the Saucedos. Big Sauce. Little Sauce. Flag comes in. I think the flag is going to be academic because the reception here is by Luke Houston.
Call on the field is a touchdown, Antelopes.
So they do signal pass interference against the Owls, which of course is declined and gives the Antelopes their 3rd touchdown of the game. Lining up in the PAT formation once again. Snap, hold, kick, all are good. And that takes Abernathy to 21, having taken advantage of a couple of Owl mistakes here in the first quarter to put up extra points. We're at 2:20 remaining in the first quarter, and we're going to take a quick break.
And we're back, Scott. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Owls are down 21-3. Looking to regroup and get a good drive going on the Antelopes and get the ball down the field.
Slightly different kick return formation here. Looks like the Owls may be in response to the short kick that Jess Hull kicked last time and fielded and covered at the 34-yard line by Angel Boteo.
Pretty crafty recovery there by Boteo. Gives the Owls good field position going forward.
So the Owls offense comes back onto the field once again. Guerrero in the center, flanked by Norton and Saucedo. And then outside on the tackles,
He looks like Eli Hernandez and
Little Sauce.
Little Sauce.
Who's the tallest guy out there. And not skinny either. He's just a big kid. Across the formation. Should be a flag coming in here for offsides. And no apparent flag. Looked like Abernathy got a head start on that one.
Yeah, it was close, Scott, but
so 2nd and 10, as there was really no gain on that play. And the clock is now down to 2 minutes and counting in the first quarter.
Second 10, Reagan County. Brown ready to take the snap.
Abernathy sending 4. Elijah Gonzalez on the outside.
Ball.
If he gets a good spot here, he's got a first down. And they're going to mark him a yard short. So 3rd and 1. A little pitch and catch from Kason Brown to Elijah Gonzalez.
Well executed.
We'll see what Coach Brown dials up here for this 3rd and short situation. Abernathy plays run, and Xavier Reyes gets to the outside anyway. And here come 2 flags. There they come.
Excellent run by Reyes. Good blocking up front. Great conversion for Reagan County.
I'm glad to see those flags come in, and as an official, it's always reassuring when you see 2 flags, because you know both guys saw the same thing.
That's right.
And the call is going to be late hit out of bounds.
I think both you and I, but for our microphones, were going to join in the crowd in requesting a possible flag there.
That's a good way to put it. Can't pull one over on these folks over here on the home side. They know a late hit when they see one. So that moves the ball inside the 30-yard line. The Owls will set up their 1st and 10 at the Abernathy 29. So it's a good run by Xavier Reyes, and then tack on 15 more. All of a sudden, the ball's moving down the field. Brown takes the snap. Reyes again off of the left side. Great blocking up front. Reyes is going to pick up 7, 8, nearly 9 yards.
Looks like we've got a flag on the play.
Well, apparently we had different interpretation of great blocking up front.
I thought it was great blocking, and I'm still going with that.
Well, the guy with the white hat out there saw that it wasn't great blocking. So that'll negate Reyes' fine run and bring up 1st down and 20.
Owls moving the ball really well. Minute 25 left in the first quarter.
Interesting, Stephen. The Abernathy Antelopes are not going to single cover Elijah Gonzalez, at least at this point. Nice pass underneath.
Excellent protection up front. Great ball.
Gain of only about 4, so that'll bring up 2nd and 16. But if you watch what's happening in the coverage over here on the near side, sometimes they'll line up just one guy across from Elijah, and then sometimes they'll drop the second guy over there because they've seen what he can do.
Well, Elijah last year in Abernathy had a great game. They're well aware of who he is.
Brown has everyone in tight this time. Series of patterns. Brown just over the head of Angel Boteo, who was kind of the outlet receiver on that.
Good decision making. Brings the ball back to the original line of scrimmage for a third down play.
3rd and 16. By the way, Bateo is the back currently in. .43 seconds remain in the first quarter. Dylan Odom comes over to the near side. Here's that bunch formation again. They run some screens out of this, and we'll see which one they do here. They fake the screen, and they're looking for Elijah, who's not quite open. Bateo gets nailed right there at the point of catch. And ironically, the Owls lost a yard on that play. But this is interesting because
we've got a 4th down, quite a bit to go. Let's see what Coach Brown does here. We've got 20 seconds left in the first quarter.
The Owls are going to line up in regular offensive formation here. This is the tight formation where the receivers both come in. Everybody's within just a few yards of each other. Nobody's split out wide. The clock does run down to 0, so we've reached the end of the first quarter, and the Owls will have 4th and long when we come back for the start of the second.
And we're back. Owl fans. Owls looking at a 4th and long.
Lining up in offensive formation here.
Start of the second quarter. 4th and long for Reagan County.
They did change the play call between quarters. Brown on a toss. This is a halfback toss. Reyes is throwing deep, trying to get it to Avalos. If they can get this receiver back here, that's as good as a punt, but he's still running. Sean Rodriguez trying to make the outside and finally run out of bounds at the 27-yard line. So all in all, not a bad idea to try to get a little magic to happen there.
Right. No, not at all. And like you said, getting back inside the 10, it's like a punt.
Avalos nearly had him back there at the 2-yard line. Reyes did not have as much time to get that throw off as he would have liked.
Start of the second quarter. A few seconds have ticked off the clock with that 4th down play. Owls on defense.
I see you making plays.
Abraham's been playing really well this season.
So Fraga and Saldivar have the 2 near receivers. Hole is handing off. No, he's faking the handoff and reading and coming around the end. He's still on his feet. Here comes, makes it to the right sideline now. He's got good blocking downfield. Finally brought down by Bateo, whose helmet comes off. So the senior quarterback, Jess Hull, making, first of all, a good read. That's a read option play that they run. He made the right read, and then athletically got himself to the far side of the field.
That was a good run. Abernathy at midfield, 1st and 10.
This time Hull is throwing that screen, and this time we got a flag coming into the middle here.
Be interesting to see what this call is going to be, Scott.
I have a guess, but
I do too.
I'm not going to voice it yet. they show us?
They didn't, but I think that looks like a hold.
Well, they marked off 10, so holding is the most likely explanation for marking off 10.
11 minutes left in this second quarter. First and long for the Antelopes.
It's actually first and about 19 because of where that's a spot foul, that holding foul. Jess Hull is in the shotgun, taking the snap, handing off to Jackson Hull. Met at the line and driven back by Matthew Guerrero. Flag came in on this play and is waved off.
So there were no shenanigans.
Apparently, shenanigans were not there. That's a great play by Matthew Guerrero to get off of that block and nail his man. So second down and 19, essentially no gain on that play. A little motion. They come wide receiver screen to the near side. Fans think that ball bounced.
And we've got
this flag is going to be for a hold on this near side as well, so don't get too excited, Antelopes, yet.
Officiating officials are getting together to discuss what type of shenanigans have happened.
Specific shenanigans are...
The specificity of the shenanigans has to be delineated clearly.
It's like I'm up here with a lawyer or something.
Shenanigans.
He's waving off the flag, which is really interesting. So here's what I suspect happened, Stephen. Boy, no, I have no idea.
Are we having just a complete do-over like in backyard football? That was one of the rules. If there was non-specific shenanigans, was a do-over.
Stephen, I've never seen this before. Not only do I not know what happened, I have not seen an explanation for what happened. The down marker is reading third down. And here comes a flag in for, that is a signal for sideline warning. And that is highly unusual. An Abernathy coach is not all the way over on the sideline.
Is that a warning or they're going to mark it off? Nope, there was a flag.
He flagged it.
I don't think he liked something that was being said.
Now, the official does have the option here to give just a warning and not a penalty, which appears to be the case now. So third and very long, Hull passing all the way this time. A flag comes in again. Hull finds his man across the middle. That was a nice pass, a nice catch, and Avalos drags him out of bounds. I believe it's coming back again here.
What's the call, Scott? I can't see it.
The call is offsides on the defense. Oh, and holding on the offense. Two flags. Those penalties will offset, which means we will play this down again. I don't know how many times we're going to play this down.
We're not in the Matrix. We have not dropped into a time loop of third down Groundhog Day. As it may seem on the screen, there's 10 minutes, 21 seconds left. It is still third down Abernathy.
And he's going to signal again, offsides on defense, holding on the offense, and then give the signal for, in addition, a personal foul against Abernathy, and that does supersede offsetting fouls. I shouldn't say supersede. The other two fouls do offset, and a personal foul is deducted.
Owls are hanging in tough in this game, Scott.
Third and...
That's third and Barnhart.
Third and Barnhart. 34 yards? Yeah, if they spot it correctly, it's 34 yards.
Now we're moving back the other way.
I tell you what, they're moving the third down marker guy again, and he's in the wrong spot. I don't know. I mean, there are words for this, but
so many words.
So many. I tell you what, when you're out there officiating in a game like this, I'm not going to say it's my worst officiating nightmare when I'm wearing the white hat, but boy, I sure don't want to look like I didn't know what I was doing.
There's a lot of discussion going on here as to what's happening. And we're going to meet up again. I think dinner plans are going to be revised one more time.
They've got all 5 officials in there for this conference. I have no idea what could be so important to call all 5 of them in. Usually the back judge just gets left out.
Right, but he's been brought in, so this is a big meeting. There are a couple of players that appear to try to listen in on that, which is in its own way a little entertaining. I think Matthew Guerrero, we'll just ask him later. Yeah, we will. What were they talking about? I do think we have a consensus as to something. Was this what do you like on your pizza discussion? It seemed that way. 3rd and long for the Antelopes. 10 minutes, 21 seconds are still remaining in the... And boy, we thought we were going to get a playoff, and yet here comes the side judge. You got to wonder what's going on. We've all had days like this. Boy, if the fans were restless to start with. And what is happening here? I'll tell you this much. Whatever just happened there was not the right distance. See, here's the problem. Unless it was another, I've looked at the rule book, and if you overrule the first shenanigan call with a second shenanigan call in the second quarter, it's a 4-yard penalty. This is a stacked shenanigans situation. Absolutely. So I've seen this, but only in the second quarter. Whether it's the right spot or not, it's 3rd and Barnhart still. Hull comes sprinting out to his left. He's looking underneath, makes the connection, and boy, after all of that, Abernathy's going to end up with a 4th and 2. It was good after the catch running by Sean Rodriguez. Abernathy has a handful of standout upperclassmen who get most of the statistical pieces, and on 4th and 2, no hesitation. They're going for it. Hull out to his right, has a pitch man, but decides to keep it and cut back, and the Owls are really hoping that they stopped him, but I don't think so. It was close. I think that's going to be a 1st down Abernathy. And just barely. Abernathy quickly up to the line. They don't want to give the Owls a chance to breathe here. Hull out to his left, buying time, throwing deep, and beating the coverage is Sean Rodriguez. A little confusion in the Owls secondary. Leads to an Abernathy score. So, Stephen, that felt like it happened awful fast. It was about a minute ago that we were at 3rd and Barnhart. It did, Scott, and we've still got 9 minutes, 12 seconds left in the second quarter. PAT is up, and it is good, which brings the score to 28 to 3, 9-12 remaining in the first half of this ball game. We'll be right back. And we're back early in the second quarter. Nine minutes, 12 seconds left. Owls are down 28-3. Abernathy kicking off. Owls needing to put together a good drive. And
Steven, some of what we're seeing is the reason that this Abernathy team is state ranked and so highly ranked. When you make a mistake against them, they make you pay for it. That's what's happening right now. Owls looking for a big kickoff return here. Saldivar is deep. It goes over his head and into the end zone uncontested. So the Owls will bring it out to the 25. Somebody needs to blow a whistle.
And the flags have come raining in. I didn't see that on the Weather Channel, but it's raining flags.
Extracurricular activity.
It's going to be a personal foul call on Reagan County.
So the Owls get backed up. They'll call that a half the distance, so a 12.5-yard line start. 1st and 10 for the Owls. I'm not sure that I heard a whistle clearly blown on that touchback, but there were a couple extra things happening after the play was over. And now the Owls have everybody in the game that they need in the game. So Bateo in at running back.
Brown under center for Reagan County. 1st and 10 for the Owls.
Bateo, ball pops loose momentarily. He regains control of it. Never came out as a fumble. Short gain on the play. Gain of maybe 4. I'm sorry, gain of -1. I was a little cross-eyed on that for some reason.
That's okay.
Sorry
Second
about that.
and long for Reagan County. 8 minutes, 40 seconds left in the second quarter.
Brown looking left. Now he's under pressure and rolling left and gets the ball out and out of bounds.
Wisely throws it out of bounds. No one was open, Scott.
So 3rd and long coming up. We've seen some 3rd and longs in this game. This time the Owls are deep in their own territory with 3rd and long.
Boteo in the backfield. Brown awaiting the call.
That is a bad sign too. Sorry.
What are we?
The Owl offense has been playing those two downs with Abernathy's football apparently. I don't know how to explain why they threw that one off to the sideline and brought a different one in, and I don't know.
I've got nothing.
Well, they threw it to the other sideline. Anyhow, here's the football action. Kason Brown takes the snap from the shotgun. He's looking deep and has not enough time to get out. Gets dragged down in the backfield. That sack is going to be credited to Jacob Sanchez. The coverage was pretty good for Abernathy.
It was, Scott, and
for a brief moment it looked like maybe Dylan Odom had broken free, but the Abernathy defense is set up in such a way they had a single high safety who was keeping an eye on him. So even if Brown had enough time to get that out there. This is a fake punt, and Avalos coming to the near sideline, gets drilled and does not have enough for the first down. Here comes a flag. I don't know what the call's going to be, but that is awfully late for That's awfully late for what we were hoping was maybe a targeting call, but
What is the call?
unsportsmanlike against that dead ball, unsportsmanlike against Abernathy.
That'll result in a Reagan County first down.
Okay, here's the problem. Here's the problem. If that is after the play,
No, it won't, will it? I don't know.
if it's during the play, then the Owls will get a first down out of it. If it's after the play, you mark it, the ball goes over on downs, and then you back them up. So I'm not sure. We've had so much confusion on this particular evening.
We have, Scott. 7 minutes, 36 seconds left in the second quarter.
All we got from the official was unsportsmanlike conduct.
Looks like it's going to be...
Which covers a variety of offenses, in case you're wondering.
Looks like it's going to be Abernathy ball.
Okay, so he did correctly signal that as a dead ball foul, meaning after the play was over. So we did not pick up the first down. Ball turned over on downs, and then Abernathy was penalized at the end of that play. For all of you paying attention at home, it was a surprise to some of the Abernathy players and coaches as well. They didn't realize necessarily that they were on offense. So here's the situation. Ball is on the Owls 35. Abernathy has 1st and 10 from the 35. Excellent tackle by Dylan Dodd, who comes in. That was fantastic. That was a really nice play.
It's going to leave 2nd and long for Abernathy. Owls needing a stop here with 7 minutes, 19 seconds, counting down toward the end of the second quarter.
Hole, this is a passing play all the way. Dodd is in on him, gets a piece, but can't hold on to him. Hole coming to the near side and finally gets shoved out of bounds by Dylan Odom. There's a flag on the far side of the field, which is an interesting place. It looks like they're going to call offsides on the Owls. Must have been, I didn't see anybody jump. Maybe an Owl was lined up offside.
Probably.
So Abernathy will accept that penalty because that'll give them about the same yardage gained, but it'll give them 2nd down all over again. So 2nd down and 6.
6 minutes, 49 seconds. Clock ticking down, and this is the second quarter. Owl defense looking to hold Abernathy.
Hole keeps, comes off the left side, and gets pushed out of bounds. This is going to be close to 1st down yardage. Clock stops as the play went out of bounds.
They are moving the chain, Scott. It's going to be a 1st down.
So 1st down right at the 25-yard line. Hole reads, keeps, and goes up the middle. Nice gain. It's coming back for a hold again. I'm not sure how many laundry baskets you suppose we could have filled up in this first half, Steven?
I think so far this looks like an approximate 1.5 basket half.
1.5 baskets.
I've been keeping up, and I'm actually, it's a skill of mine. I can tell you I'm good with laundry basket measurements.
Somebody has to be.
Yeah.
I mean, where would we be if we didn't have people who were good at laundry basket measurements?
Yep, laundry basket measurements and, shenanigans.
Shenanigans that have been stacked upon shenanigans.
It's going to bring up about 1st and 15 for the Lopes. 6 minutes, 29 seconds left in the second quarter.
Jess Hull takes the snap. He's passing all the way. Chased down, but gets the ball off, and nice pickup. I think that's Anthony White once again.
Looks like White. Doesn't look like first down yardage.
No, there's going to be about 5 yards to go, but it's 2nd and 5 now at the 20-yard line.
6 minutes now, clock ticking down, and this is the second quarter.
I believe I need to give credit to Abraham Fraga for that tackle right there.
Good job, Abraham.
Hull, wide receiver screen, near side. Avalos comes up. Can't quite make the play. Looks like it's going to be enough first down yardage for Sean Rodriguez. They do spot him across the 15. So a new set of downs for Abernathy.
Abernathy slowing the pace down somewhat.
Jess Hull rolls out to his right, looking end zone, and has a man underneath who takes it right in. Sean Rodriguez, the senior, finds the end zone for the Antelopes once again. So Abernathy having the short field to work with to start that drive.
Took advantage of it, Scott.
PAT is up and through. So we are at 35-3, 5:16 remaining in the first half, and we'll be right back.
And we're back, Owl fans. 5 minutes, 16 seconds left, and this, the second quarter. Antelopes are kicking off.
Jess Hull kicks it deep once again. Saldivar goes off his hands and into the end zone, and this is a touchback. So the Owls will bring it out to the 25. And the Owls offense takes the field once again. Looks like the same set of guys across the front. Alex Xavier Reyes, the running back. Avalos, Saldivar, Odom on the near side receivers. Elijah Gonzalez isolated at the top.
So Xavier in the backfield. Brown to take the snap.
Avalos, wide receiver screen, gets hit behind the line of scrimmage. Makes the catch, but a loss of yardage. Second down and 11.
Owls looking to put some points on the board before the first half ends. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the second quarter. And we have looks like we got a timeout on the field, and we'll be back. And we're back, Owl fans. Owls looking at a second and long, 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second quarter.
Owls have those 4 receivers stacked and split wide, but Reyes gets the call, hit in the backfield, driven back by 3 or 4 antelopes. Third down and 14.
Brown awaiting the call. Looks like he's all set.
Little wheel route for Odom, trying to cut the slant in to A.J. Avalos.
Brings up 4th down for Reagan County.
Punt formation now. A.J. Avalos is back to punt. Whistle blows.
Adding to the laundry basket.
Not sure why all of these has to be a conversation. False start against the Owls will back them up 5 more. 4th and 19 from their own 16-yard line is where we're going to snap this one.
Avalos awaiting the snap.
Does get this one away.
Nice punt by the...
Oh no, Luke Houston fields this one on a bounce once again. Needs a couple of blocks. A.J. Avalos, the punter, takes him down. That could have been another disaster.
That could have been.
A touchdown saving tackle by A.J. Avalos, and the Antelopes will take over 1st and 10 at the Owls 26. That ball bounced back and directly into Luke Houston's hands, and we know he's a heads-up ball player because of what he did in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Lopes, you say? The Lopes?
1st and 10 for Abernathy. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in the second quarter.
Hole. It's not exactly the wide receiver screen play the same way, but a nice little move by Rodriguez, who finally is brought down at about the 5-yard line. The senior has got some moves, making tacklers miss. 1st and goal at the 5. Hole on on a sprint out to the right, wants to run. They do get a holding call. This one's coming back. That side judge over there needs to pay attention to what's happening behind him. Sorry, I'm just helping people out wherever I can.
And, Scott, it's a good thing.
So instead of first and goal from the 5, this is going to be first and goal from the 15, as the hold was called against the Lopes, as you say.
3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Not sure how that happened. That turned into a 15-yard penalty.
Just go with it.
3:09 to play in the first half. It does make it seem like this half is lasting a really long time, doesn't it?
It really does, Scott.
Jess Hole in the shotgun. His brother, presumed brother, Jackson, next to him. Taking their time, getting the play. Getting everybody set. Now the snap. He's looking to pass all the way. And tightly covered by Elijah Gonzalez. And the flag came in. There's going to be pass interference. It's going to be called against the Owls.
Looks like that'll be the call, Scott. Still 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
So they'll mark this one off as it's actually going to be a 10-yard. No, I'm sorry. Before I say it wrong, pass interference, if it's in the end zone, gets marked at the 2, an automatic first down. So first and goal from the 2. And that was indeed where the foul took place. So Abernathy went from first and goal at the 5 to first and goal at the 20 to first and goal at the 2. Oh, looking out to the side, has his man Anthony White. Good hands on that young man. Anthony White, the junior wideout, goes up and gets it for 6. He's got speed and hands, and he's a junior.
Talented young man.
Jess Hole's kick is true. Abernathy once again on the scoreboard. 2:59 to play in the first half, and we'll take a break.
And we're back. About 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Owls set to receive.
Short kick, fair catch called for by Alex Xavier Reyes. and 36-yard line. So that's a good play to get the Owls good starting field position.
Owls have good field position as they try to get one on the board as we approach the end of the first half. Looks like the call is in.
Timeout is called by the Owls. We're taking us a break. We'll be right back. Called a fair catch.
No.
Caught the ball. There was no whistle whatsoever. None.
And we're back.
Owls have 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Two-back set now. To the left and right of Kason Brown. He hands it off to, this is Reyes. Up the middle. Still running. Very tough run. Somebody's still playing ball out there.
Good blocking up front. Good tough play by Reagan County.
Appreciative fans up here. The hard fought 4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6. It's Reyes and Avalos back there in those running back positions. Brown takes the snap. This is a pass all the way. Saldivar with the catch. Hit immediately. There's going to be a gain of about 3. So 3rd down and 3.
Now the ball. Reception. 3rd down.
3rd and short for Reagan County. 1:50 left in this. Toward the end of the first half to the second quarter, clicking down.
A little bit of different formation when the Owls use this 2-back set. They also are actually using Dodd as a tight end. A little bit of a different look. Reyes off the right side is hit, driving forward, but stopped. Driven back. Looks like they'll spot it as no gain, and 4th down and 3. Clock is running, 1:12 and counting, down to halftime.
Looks like the Owls are gonna.
Brown is going out, and they are gonna line up in this Wildcat formation once again. Brown has split out to the left. And the single back is Avalos. He takes the snap, comes off the right side, does have enough for a 1st down.
Enough for an Owl 1st down. Nice work by Reagan County.
It's a Wildcat formation, but it is also a true statement that A.J. Avalos has more options than just run off the right side there.
Absolutely.
Should we keep it here, Stephen? We've got a timeout on the field. This is primarily to stop the clock, I believe. Since the Owls picked up
I think that's a good idea, Scott.
a 1st down, then Coach Brown wants to get to run a couple of more plays before we get to halftime here. By the way, at halftime, we will have 2 different bands for you, starting with the Abernathy Antelope Band, and followed by the Mighty Owl Band from your very own Reagan County. And we've got it set up here so that we believe you're going to be able to not just see but also get a good listen to those performances here at halftime. And Stephen, I hear you've got something up your sleeve for something we might get to do in the 3rd quarter.
We might have a special guest, Reagan County graduate. We always like to highlight our Owl pride. And we've got a special guest for you we can talk to.
So during halftime, you'll get the band experience, two-band experience. After halftime, we'll get you a special guest in here with our friend Stephen Dodd. Meantime, the Owls have 35 seconds to put together a couple of plays here. Brown looking pass all the way underneath to Odom, gets out of bounds. This
nice catch by Odom.
4.5, 5-yard pickup. Of course, that stops the clock. That play takes a total of 3 seconds. And a nice little gain. So 2nd and 5.5, 6 yards to go. Brown looking to run the same play. Now he's looking to run it deep and well covered and incomplete. Well,
nice. That was a great throw.
It was a very good throw, and it was simultaneously nearly intercepted and nearly completed. All of those things had the potential to happen in that play. So down to 25 seconds and this 3rd and 6. Coverage on that play by Jarek Avila.
25 seconds left in the second quarter.
Brown looking to the right side this time, rolls out to the right, a little screen pass. Xavier Reyes goes down after a pickup of maybe a yard. And I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of hurry to get this play off. They may want to try to snap it with just a couple of seconds remaining so that they get the last play of the half. Out of this wildcatish formation, Owls do get set. Avalos can throw, and instead he gets drilled behind the line of scrimmage. And that will end the first half. So we'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back to give you halftime entertainment for this evening. And so if you're going to go grab something to eat, and be quick about it. If you're going down to get some brisket over here at the stadium, now's the time.
it's gonna be worse. I'm telling you, it's gonna be worse against Ireland. They're number 3 right now. What? What? She said my man. I was gonna say, you it's fun. All they do. They had tried some blue ones, but I guess blue was it. Or blue and yellow. They put a video. Maybe mine. It's too expensive. No, it's pretty cool though. They fly.
I think it was the last game, right? They flashed 3 times.
Yeah, well, they scored. That's a pretty big bet. Like, little Mexican kid. He's like, oh, girl. It's a girl. I was so funny, man. He was like, that's all they do. Like, yeah. What? You thought it was bad.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Performing Arts Department of Abernathy Independent School District is thrilled to present the commitment to excellence of the award-winning Abernathy Antelope Marching Band. The band under the field direction of drum majors Kirsten Rexroth, Taylor Macias, and Seth Ulrich. Tonight, the Antelope Band celebrates the spirit of our great nation with the 20th anniversary commemoration of 9/11, tragedy, and triumph.
Yeah, that's my dude. He's a freshman. I've seen a picture of it.
I know.
Yeah. They can't just be playing this way. I don't know what it's Me and Bailey were like, man, we should go to the rink.
One of those middle slots because you're gonna have two of them pushing you, and I've seen it a couple times.
But your big stop,
You go straight over the field, cut at the right time, and both of them.
We won last one 2010.
Because Mr. Long used to be the instructor. He has a first one. And the thing is like Coach Joe. How many times have they been? I think he has like 3 meetings. Yeah, because his son he was cool though. That's not he was over there. He was. This happened way back then. I was like, live off of
Ensuring Toby Sherlock, best of luck. Western Marching tomorrow. Lowry,
These girls, I know like this one girl.
Like she's a really good friend. Like I told her, she's got But see, that's what I used to always. Hey, what was the number one thing every time you were one play at a time, and then you leave it on the field and get ready for the next one.
They're trying to keep the food going.
Please welcome to the field the pride of Reagan County, the mighty Owl Band.
It's like two of their rows.
Tonight's halftime performance is entitled Journey to New Galaxies by the Mighty Owl Band is under the direction of Mr. Joshua Humbo and field director tonight, Jonathan Rodriguez, Camila Trevino, you may take the field.
That's what I was.
You like that, Narcan?
Oh yeah.
Symbol. This is only drive. This is that would be bad, I think.
Reagan County High School.
Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back to James H. Byrd Memorial Stadium for district football. The visiting Abernathy Antelopes. I'm getting ready to start the third quarter here. My partner Stephen Dodd and I will have, I'm going to call him a special guest here coming up in a few minutes. We'll get you started on third quarter action. Hopefully you were able to hear the Mighty Owl Band. And in case you're wondering, the Mighty Owl Band has 2 consecutive weekends at least of marching competitions coming up. They're competing tomorrow, and then competition, official kind of competition, UIL competition the following weekend. And when you see the band members, then just give them a word of appreciation for how much work they have put in to make this show come along the way it has this year.
What about you?
So we are set to, since the Owls kicked off to start this ball game, they're set to receive at the beginning of the second half here. Avalos, Elijah Gonzalez, Raymond Saldivar, and Jarrett Brown would be the 4 deepest at this point in this Owl formation. We'll get you started here, and then I'm going to hand it off here actually pretty quickly. Hole kicks it deep and fielded at the 5 by
Elijah's going to bring it back.
Coming towards the near sideline, gets hit at the 15, driven back, and Owls will take over on downs. Stephen, I'm going to hand it off to you, and you can introduce our guest however you'd like to do that.
All right. Thank you, Scott. Well, folks, with us tonight is something we're going to try to do a little more of, and we've got a guest in the house visiting tonight. We've got a Reagan County graduate, former coach, but a graduate. What year did you graduate?
2016.
Jake Myers, 2016 graduate, Reagan County High School. Jake, tell us what you're doing now.
Staying pretty busy. I'm a running backs coach at Central in San Angelo, varsity baseball assistant. So life has been pretty busy.
It's football season,
months.
so
Yes.
you're busy right now.
Yeah, well, last night we played on Thursday. We played Midland High. Played really well. Got a win, which we desperately needed. Got a nice off day and got a bye week up ahead, so we get a little bit of rest.
I know everyone's, your family's excited, and we always glad to have a Reagan County grad back. Now, after high school, where'd you go to college?
Started at Howard Payne, played football for a spell there for a little bit, and then kind of ran into some financial issues and decided go get closer to home. Went to Angelo State, probably one of the best decisions I ever made. Met lifelong friends, made great connections for my future, and graduated in 19 with a degree in history.
Fantastic. Now, you graduate, you coached here for a little bit.
Yes, sir.
And then you moved on to San Angelo Central.
Yes, sir.
Wow. I know your family. I know we're all really proud of you. So what's the future look like for you right now?
I try not to look too far ahead. I'm a very day-to-day person. I kind of, I wake up at 4:30 and I'm going to get a little workout, and then we're going to start practice because we're a morning practice team. So I haven't really thought too much about the future. Just take it one day at a time and, roll with the punches.
Gotcha. Well, how does being back at James H. Byrd Stadium feel? A little different for you, isn't it?
This is first time I've gotten to sit in the stands since I was a freshman in high school, I think, something like that. It's been a while. I mean, it's still so nice to have all this new stuff. I mean, I got spoiled with it last year for when I was here, but it's just so nice to have school board administration just finally start to pour into athletics at Reagan County High School. And I think the field house and the new weight room, I mean that's one of the best small school weight rooms that I've seen. So I think it's really, really good for the kids. I know the middle school kids, when I had middle school off season, they love being in there. And I think if we can keep doing those kind of things for the school, I think you'd start building a much better program.
Well, that's Jake. I can tell you, it's just
let it roll.
Jake Myers on the call here, along with. Well, instead of his father, it looks like your dad stepped out a bit.
I think my dad decided to leave.
He'll be back. So. Now, how is it? Now, your sister, she's still here.
Oh yeah, she's just kind of. It's our own little world. I mean, she just kicks butt at everything she does. I think she's first in her class still, or I don't know. I'd have to ask my mom. I'm not really sure, but going on college visits, and I think she's playing basketball, going to run track, playing tennis. I mean, she's just kicking butt everywhere she goes. I'm proud of her.
Well, I know you are. Jake, it's fantastic having you back, having you in the booth tonight. Thank you for making time
Don't let me get outside. God dang it.
Thank you for making time for us here. We're proud of you, and we wish you all the best in the future.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You bet. Thank you.
Yeah, my dad just quit.
Abernathy Antelopes with the football. Second down. About 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Got a flag on the play. Completion of Sanchez for enough to move the chains. Looks like a offsides penalty on the Owls. That'll likely be declined. Owls still fighting. 10 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Jess Hull taking the snaps for the Abernathy Antelopes. Looks like he has the call. Nice play. Looks like Connor Norton in the backfield for the Reagan County Owls.
Norton on the tackle for Reagan County. Second down.
And we've got Jake Myers back in the house, going to call some football with us.
That's a good job. Sprint out defense, went twins left, got an H-back on the left, out to the field. Not a bad play call with this look. I mean, really good job by defense. We're getting pressure for, is that dot at end over there? I think it got really good pressure upfield and really good coverage by the rope.
That was
outside.
Good coverage out there. Brings up third down for Abernathy.
Watch the swing 22. Oh, swing go.
And Abernathy punches it in the end zone. 9 minutes, 22 seconds left here in the third. Extra point attempt forthcoming by the Antelopes. Kick is up, and it's true. And we'll take a break. And we're back, Owl fans. 9 minutes, 22 seconds left in the third. Abernathy kicking off to Reagan County. Short little squib kick. Looks like Elijah Gonzalez is going to field it and go upfield.
Go find work. Go find work. Cut up. Good.
Nice.
Not bad.
Nice tough run back by the senior. Bring up 1st and 10 for Reagan County.
First down.
Oh, this got number 22 just on the scoreboard. Look, it's still kind of number 22. It was like.
Brown in the ready to get the call and take the snap. Owls look like they've got the call in. It's bunch formation.
Trip strip, one high. We got space up top. Free 5 if you want it.
Got some pressure. Brown scrambling. Nice run. Nice job. Kason Brown taking a play and making something of it, moving the chains. Good work.
Good job. He's gotten a lot quicker since he was, I remember him running in 6th grade. Gotten a little bit faster.
He's shown his speed several times this season, and when he get, he's fast.
Yeah, he's fast. Fast little white dude.
First and 10, Reagan County. 9 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The pitch to Xavier Reyes, brought down in a hurry. Going to bring up 2nd and long for Reagan County.
Two over three. Look for a quick.
Brown takes the snap.
That was
Wide
a great
receiver
block
screen.
by, looked like Eli on the corner. That was a good job getting out.
Fantastic job by Hernandez.
That was a really good job. That's always good to see big man moving downfield. Like
Eli's always moving, and when he gets his hands on you, you got trouble. Strong young man, good lineman, junior. Brings up 3rd and long for Reagan County. 7 minutes, 50 seconds counting down in the 3rd. Just off Dylan Odom's fingertips. Brings up a 4th and long for Reagan County. AJ Avalos looks like back to punt for the Owls. Oh, just gets the punt off. Nice kick. Friendly bounce. Down by Dylan Odom. Going to be Abernathy ball, and we'll be back. And we're back, Owl fans, with our guest, Jake Myers, former student coach. Jake's about to sign off. Jake, great to have you here.
Thank you for having me on. Go Owls, Owl Pride.
Thanks for everything, Jake. We appreciate you.
Well, our voices don't sound too much alike, do they?
They're a little different.
This is Scott Myers back with you.
7 minutes counting down in the 3rd quarter.
I'm just saying there's a possibility that since Jake and I are related, you know, that people might not know the difference between when Jake was talking and when I'm talking. Probably the biggest difference is Jake knows a lot more football than I do. Handoff across. The flag is going to come in.
Nice hit by Jerry Brown there. Good grief. The freshman.
Jarrett Brown is pound for pound.
Oh, he's tough. He's a ball hawk.
He's a tough kid. And I don't know how many pounds exactly that would be, but I'm guessing he's less than $1.50. I'm just saying.
6 minutes left in this, the 3rd quarter. 2nd and long for the Abernathy Antelopes.
Jarrett Brown and AJ Avalos at the twin safety positions in this 3-3 stack. They kind of call this. Now AJ moves over to a sort of a rover spot in the slot there. Corners and rovers, and Jarrett Brown the single safety now. Passing down for Hull, setting up the screen, picked off by Matthew Guerrero. He's got some green in front of him. Heads up play by the defensive lineman, Matthew Guerrero. A little extra after that. Matthew Guerrero, a fantastic defensive play. Big highlight for the Owls.
Read the screen. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for Reagan County with good field position. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third.
Excellent work by the senior reading that screenplay, because your instinct is to go get the quarterback, but Matthew read that they were setting up something, and he hung back, was in the perfect position to just reach up and snag that pass for the interception. Xavier Reyes, the running back. Dylan Dodd, the fullback. Same 5 across the front that you've been seeing all night. Jarrett Brown hands it to Reyes. Up the middle, breaks one tackle, gets hit at the knees at the 18-yard line. Driven back.
Tough running by the senior.
That's a hard 2 yards right there. 2nd and 8.
6 minutes, 15 seconds, clock ticking down, and this is the third.
Now the Owls bring in 4th wide receiver. Dylan Odom checks in. With 3 receivers here to the near side. The Owls in this particular game would love to punch this ball into the end zone here. Cason Brown is looking left, coming across, and he throws it underneath, and it's picked off. And lots of running room in front of Jackson Hull. Owls finally do catch up with him and trip him up. Matthew Guerrero ends up making a touchdown-saving tackle.
Great hustle play by the senior.
What goes around comes around, and that's too bad. That's going to be a tough one. So all the way back to the Owls' 39-yard line. Cason Brown was looking for Elijah Gonzalez, I believe, and underneath cornerback had him in his sights. Abernathy goes to the Twins now.
Twins formation. Abernathy looking to 1st and 10 for the Lopes.
Keeper by Jess Hull. Tries to get outside.
Nice tackle by Dylan Odom.
Dragged down by Odom. Gain of 7.
Five minutes, 20 seconds left in this, the third quarter.
So, Stephen, I didn't get to hear the interview.
Well, we just talked about what's going on in Jake's life. It's nice having a Reagan County grad back, and he talked about his college life and career and how he's gone on to ASU and.
So flag is going to come in late here. We're not sure how this is going to go, but it's during the play, so.
Let's see what the call is here.
So don't put any points up there yet. Unsportsmanlike against the defense, so I think that means you can go ahead and put up the points. Touchdown is good. Extra point attempt to follow. Well, I was attempting to use that the time off of the headset to go get brisket.
How was the brisket?
I didn't get any brisket.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know, it sounds disappointing, doesn't it?
Great segue into something that Reagan County did this week.
Okay, hit me.
The culinary group had a food truck. And it was run by the students. The food was prepared by the students. An absolutely stunningly wonderful meal.
It was just so good.
It was wonderful. And just kudos to those students and Miss Baston on that just great first run at the Reagan County food truck. I really look forward to getting something there from the lunchbox, I believe it's called.
The lunchbox is correct. That is correct. And it was fantastic. You were right. It was so good. All right, we should take a break here and then come back.
And we're back. Toward the end of the third quarter, 4 minutes, 53 seconds left.
So the penalty on the touchdown play gets marked off here on the kickoff. So it looks odd on your screen, and it should, because the Abernathy Antelopes are kicking off from the Owls' 45-yard line. Presumably, Jess Hull will just hammer this through the end zone. And he does.
As predicted, through the end zone.
So here we come out to the 25-yard line. Owls would dearly love to put something together here, some kind of sustained drive to build up just a little momentum. Couple of personnel changes.
What do you see out there, Scott?
I see Christian DeLuna in at the right guard spot.
Yes. Who else we got there?
I believe other than that, it's still Guerrero, Saucedo, Hernandez going from center to left, and a little Sauce over here on the near side. So Kason Brown, a little toss. Xavier Reyes with a good stiff arm and then a good shift, and has a little extra space out front. Xavier Reyes off to the races across the 20 and pushed out of bounds. Finally pushed out of bounds. I don't see any laundry out here.
Fantastic play, fantastic run by the senior. Xavier Reyes with some tough running, power and speed. Nice run.
Started that off with a little stiff arm in the backfield, then made one or two guys miss, and then just off to the races. That'll put a little life in this Owls offense. Play comes in. Reyes again cuts up the middle. Nice finding of the hole and nice opening of that hole for Reyes to run through. Good first down run. Picks up about 4 or 5.
Three minutes left in the third quarter.
Reyes again, this time off the left side, looking for the corner. Does make the edge. Flag comes in late. This is going to be interesting.
It's an odd flag. I didn't see anything. Oh, they're going to call a hold.
I'm going to go back and watch that one tomorrow. There's no Owls out there on that play. Reyes was on the edge by himself. I'll go back and watch that tomorrow. All right, that'll be a repeat of second down. It's a spot foul, meaning they mark it back 10 yards from where the hold actually occurred. So we're at 2nd and 9. Owls ready to snap the ball. Brown this time looking to pass. Hesitates. Now gets a little screen out to Dodd, who's going to be hit and taken down at the 20 by a couple of Antelopes.
Going to bring up third down.
Jackson Wiley, Colton Campbell in on the stop. Third down and 12, maybe 13.
Owls within striking distance. 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Here's that Twins formation once again. Wide receiver screen. Avalos has it. Gets hit. Run out of bounds at about the 17. Clock should stop here at 2:41. That's going to be third down and 9.
We'll bring up fourth down for the Owls. Is that correct? Yes, fourth down and 9. Ball at about, what, the 19 there, Scott?
17-yard line. Now, we both think it's fourth down. The down marker says it's third.
I think we're right. The down marker did do us pretty wrong in the second quarter.
Here's Brown, flushed out, rolling left, gets the ball up and into the end zone and out of the end zone. So if anyone was thinking about...
It's almost like now the down marker says fourth down. Let's just go with it. 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Is it possible that we've got a Nebraska situation?
I just going to leave it alone since we may be on the good end of that.
We'll take it. We don't mind running another play.
One of the more bizarre instances in sports history. I mean, I've watched that so many times, like everybody missed it.
Yep.
And it's fascinating that can happen. So we got fourth and long. Owls threatening. 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Brown looking for the end zone. Not the end zone, but A.J. Avalos has enough for a first down.
Looks that way. Let's see where they mark it.
Fourth and long.
Nice throw. Nice catch. Good job, Reagan County.
First and goal from the 6. These fans here, these cheerleaders here, you can hear them. They would love to see the Owls punch this one into the end zone. First and goal from the 6. Personnel changes. Dylan Odom is in. Plenty of time still on that play clock. Brown looking at the end zone, has Reyes in front of him, throwing it to the back of the end zone, and caught by A.J. Avalos.
Touchdown, Reagan County. What a catch. What a throw under duress.
There's one for the highlight reel. Kason Brown buying himself enough time running towards the near sideline.
He had some extreme pressure coming over the edge.
He sure did. Well done. Good to see the Owls find the blue end zone for 6. They are lining up in PAT formation. Avalos the kicker, Jarrett Brown the holder. Kick is up and nailed it.
And
so
it's good.
Avalos with the touchdown and the PAT. Owls in the end zone. We'll take a break. Ready when you are.
And we're back, Owl fans. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Owls just put one on the board, looking to kick off.
Avalos. A little bit of an onside attempt that was right there. Dylan Odom couldn't quite actually field it. The flag comes in, but that's a standard flag for the kick being out of bounds.
Nice attempt by the Owls.
And why not? Why not?
Get the ball back, see if they can put another touchdown on the board.
So Abernathy takes over. The way that works is if the kickoff goes out of bounds untouched, then the receiving team has two options. They can make you kick it again, actually, which actually rarely happens because they'll get the ball out here at that spot where it went out of bounds, plus 5 yards in this case. So the Lopes come out with 1st and 10 at their own 47. They've got a couple of new faces in here as well. There's that jet sweep that is actually a forward pass. And it's successful, worth about 13 yards in this case.
It's an interesting play, Scott, because like you say, it is a forward pass. So it's a low risk type of jet sweep, because a lot of times on these jets you see across the board in football is there's fumbles in the backfield, but with that type of play, if it's dropped, it's just an incomplete pass.
If the exchange goes badly, then all you've lost was the down. You didn't lose anything else, like the ball, for example. I'm sure quarterbacks love it too because it looks like passing yards.
It does. It does.
I can make that pass, by the way.
I don't even think I can do that.
That's the only thing I can do that these guys are doing right now. Jess Hall takes the snap and hands it off to the one back coming through. Here's Hunter Fuller with a big wrap-up tackle of number 21, Alan Macias. Hunter Fuller with the old-fashioned bear hug tackle there.
Not just a bear hug, drove him back. Nice play by the junior.
2nd down and 8.
Third quarter ticking down. Antelopes waiting to get the call.
Hole looks to pass, has a slant route, in and out of the hands, incomplete pass. Jarrett Brown was nearly there to pick up
that was
deflection.
Close, he almost got it.
And it surprised no one that Jarrett dove for that. Maximum effort out of number 23.
Going back to that hit he had earlier, that was awesome. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 8. Jess Hole hands off to Macias, follows him into the hole, and the Owls drag him down. 2 or 3 guys, I think, tripped up by Alex Xavier Reyes that time. Brings up a 4th down.
Let's see what the Antelopes choose to do here as the third quarter winds down.
Well, I don't think there's any question they're going to go for it on 4th down, 4th and 4. And they will have opportunity to get this play off before the 4th quarter expires. We're at 34 seconds. They're looking to the sidelines.
They're going to let the clock wind down.
No, they're going to line up. And 15 on the play clock. They did get the Owls to come off sides. Here comes the flag. So it's a free play in that sense and nearly turned into a touchdown. The long and short of this is going to be that they did draw the Owls off sides, and that 5-yard penalty will be enough to pick up the very inexpensive 1st down for Abernathy. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. So Clock is actually running.
And we'll be back at the start of the fourth quarter. And we're back. 1st and 10, Abernathy. Start of the fourth quarter.
All in all, that third quarter was a very effectively played one for the Owls. The defense did certainly better in that third quarter, and then the offense was able to punch one in the end zone. So all of that was good in terms of the Owls having a very productive third quarter. Flag comes in toward the end of this play, which is very interesting. I don't know if that's a late flag or if that's a personal foul face mask against the defense. So that's going to move from the 25 down to the 12.5-yard line and be another first down for Abernathy. No, they marked off the full 15. No half the distance for them. All right, so first and goal from the 10-yard line.
For the Antelopes.
Antelopes certainly not in a hurry to get things moving here. Handoff to Macias and wrapped up and driven back by Matthew Guerrero.
Good play by the senior.
Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and goal from out at the 12-yard line. Macias through the middle, breaking tackles all the way down to the 4.
Antelopes looking to keep it on the ground.
That looks like the Antelopes have gotten into the end zone once again. Two-point conversion is good. So 9:39 remaining in this ball game. We'll take a little break. Come right back.
And we're back. Antelopes kicking off to Reagan County. 9 minutes, 30 seconds left in this, the fourth quarter.
Just hole straight down the middle. Jarrett Brown, fair catch. I'm sorry, that's not
Elijah
Jarrett
Gonzalez.
Brown. That's Elijah Gonzalez. Fair catch. And this is one of the newer rules in college and high school football. On the kickoff, the return guy can call a fair catch anywhere behind that 25-yard line, and they'll bring it back out to start at the 25 just as though it were a touchback, which is a good rule. It's a good safety rule to give these kids a chance to field a kick without worrying that someone's going to be coming at them 100 miles an hour. Brown looking to throw, looking left, has Elijah Gonzalez, who gets hit immediately. There's a pickup of 3 or 4. I think they're going to give him out to the 30-yard line, so it might even be a 5-yard pickup.
Nice throwing catch. Brings up second down.
Showing pressure. Screen over the head of Alexavier Reyes. It was an awkward position to try to receive a pass.
Yeah, that was tough.
So 3rd down and 5. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. Plenty of time on the play clock here. Wide receiver screen out to the right. Saldivar trying to come back inside. Gets wrapped up about to the original line of scrimmage for no gain. 4th down and 5. Actually, they'll give him a yard. 4th and 4. Clock running at 8.5 minutes. Owls line up in offensive formation. And they do snap it, run a play. Pass is picked off by Abernathy.
8 minutes, 10 seconds left, Scott, in the fourth quarter. See what the Owl defense can do here. Like we've got some personnel change in the Antelope backfield, Scott. Got number 10, the quarterback.
Caleb Harrell.
Antelopes waiting on the call, letting the clock roll a little bit here, Scott.
So we're under 7.5 minutes, and he's got different backs with him now as well. So looks like Colton Campbell is in this ball game. And here's a keeper around the right side. Caleb Harrell with a pickup, enough for a first down. That'll move the chains for the Lopes. Give them a fresh set of downs at the 23.
Clock moving ahead in the fourth quarter here. Nice tackle there by, who was that, Scott? Was that Alex Xavier Reyes and Jarrett Brown? Nice stop.
Should be a flag coming in here pretty soon. There's going to be a false start actually on the center. See that little kind of herky-jerky motion there.
Can't do the herky-jerky when you're the center.
That
also in the rule book.
Shenanigans. That
is shenanigans.
Banger.
5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Play clock is down to 10. Antelopes will have to hustle to get this one off. They do get set. And the handoff. Ethan Pais changes directions and finds himself with a lot of room out front.
Nice hit by Elijah Gonzalez.
touchdown saving tackle. Harold takes the snap, goes up the middle, keeps it himself, and the junior QB2 will pick up a touchdown for himself with 3:47 remaining on the clock. So we're going to take us a little break. Here's Saldivar on the return. Brings it out to the 30-yard line.
3 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
So, Stephen, the schedule, obviously we're in district play now.
We are. We've got I believe it's home next week.
I think that's correct. In fact, another Lubbock area team is coming here next week. Dodd falls on the fumbled snap. Snap came in actually at Kason Brown's feet. So Lubbock Roosevelt comes into town next Friday, and then Owls back on the road after that, going to Coahoma,
and then
back here for Idalou,
and then finishing up in Stanton.
Why not air it out? Good pass, good catch. Elijah Gonzalez is going to get into the end zone.
All the way.
And why not? Well done. Elijah Gonzalez got behind his man. Kason Brown found him. That was a very nice ball. Well thrown, in stride. Those two have hooked up for that play more than once this season.
They have. Nice looking play by Reagan County.
I think they're going to give the Owls a timeout instead of a delay of game. We'll take this timeout too.
Yep. And we're back. Al's looking for a, looks like they're going to try a 2-point conversion here. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in this, the fourth quarter.
Opportunity to give some of their conversion plays just a chance to run through them. And this one's successful. Nicely done. It's a good way to find out how many of your 2-point conversion plays have got.
Yeah, that was well executed, well done play.
So 17, actually 18 points on the board for the Owls.
Yep, he's going the wrong. There we go.
All right, so the Owls here in kickoff formation. .233 remaining. Avalos, why not try your other onside kick as well? Fielded by number 4, who brings it about 15 yards ahead and then goes down to a knee. Actually, technically, this play is not over yet because there's a flag down at the 40-yard line.
There's a flag?
There is, but it's since it's at the 40, it's probably offsides on the kicking team, which of course then gets declined. Harrell hands off to Colton Campbell, who makes the edge. Pyle still moving. Ball comes out. Owl fans are in disagreement with that, but the whistle had blown. So forward progress had been determined to have been stopped at the 21-yard line. We're just playing out the string here. We're under 2 minutes. So for next Friday, we have, I believe, the 7:30 game time.
That's right. Lubbock Roosevelt coming to town.
If you get a chance to come out on Thursday afternoons, if you want to watch extra football this week, the 7th and the 8th grade teams yesterday made an excellent showing. Both of those teams did here yesterday.
They did, Scott. Some great games by both teams. Really enjoyable, good football being played.
So you'll get a couple opportunities to see football right here at James H. Byrd Memorial Stadium.
Looks like the Antelopes are just going to finish this one out.
They call this the victory formation. And if you're in it, that means things went very well for you. Although technically they're not lining up in a victory formation. They're just taking a knee.
And we're winding down, Scott. Again, same time, same place next week. We've got a home game against Lubbock Roosevelt. Come support your Reagan County Owls.
That will just about wrap it up. The clock will tick down to 0, and district play continues next Friday. We're hoping that you'll all come out to the stadium next Friday, but if you're not able to make it, or if you're watching from out of town, then we'll try to keep you up to date on what's going on. You can expect us to be here for the broadcast next week. Stephen, you want to sign us on out of here?
Scott, it's been a pleasure. Owls fought hard to the end, and look forward to being here next week as we take on Lubbock Roosevelt and continue district play. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next week.